think most people think of social media as a playground for bad behavior and real nastiness. And for Mama's Comfort Camp, I guess it's more of like a training ground for compassion, compassionate listening, as well as, compassionate response. And that's something that really distinguishes it from so many other corners of the internet and Facebook.
I've definitely been a part of other groups where you kind of question whether or not you want to stay in the group because you love the content of the group, but every other post there's some issue or there's clear rules to the group and everyone's breaking the rules pretty blatantly, and you see people even calling for moderators and no one's doing anything. So I think that is really cool to me, just because it makes it a little bit more of a place where you feel you can say the things you're saying without feeling like you're going to be attacked and such. And if you are, then hey, it's dealt with.
The world will tell you so many things about how you should mother. And we want to hold a safe space where we know without a shadow of a doubt that you are a good mother and a good person. And that support and trust will actually come across and will change how you feel about yourself. And so our moderators are loving mamas who are here to support you in getting what you want, in asking for what you need, and telling us what you don't need.
Even though the range of people in Mama's Comfort Camp is so broad, there are really some universal things that are true about being a mom and just being a person. And if I was speaking to someone who was considering being a den mama, I would say that it's a transformative experience. You learn so much about people and how they communicate and how to effectively communicate and how to be part of something that's so much bigger than yourself and to really give back to the community that's just done so much for so many.
The curators of our safe space are den mamas. These are our volunteers, but it's also really important that our den mamas also get what they need and that they're supported, cared for, and not asked to do things that are taking away from their life and instead giving with ease. And that's why we have the structures developed so that a den mama after training is looking at about a 30-minute per week commitment if they choose, and they can do more if it brings them joy.
I think saying what you want, what you don't want is a beautiful format for being specific and not being afraid of offending people. I think sometimes I can be afraid if someone's offering help to feel like, oh, I'm rejecting them if I state that I don't really need what they're giving. And I love that it's clear that you can say, I'm having this need, I don't need that, I need this. That clarity is so beautiful to me, and as a board member, I feel like the more we can do to provide structure where people are empowered, the better.
The very first time that I commented on something in Mama's Comfort Camp, I was moderated, I was dinged, and I was told very clearly that, I think I had given advice, and the poster hadn't asked for advice, but it was, it was done privately. It was a private message, and it really sort of woke me up. I think it was a good experience to have that be my first interaction. The training to be a den mama is very easy, and the work of it is not a burden. The modules that we're trained with are very specific. They're short, you can do them on your own time. It's the best training I've ever been to, and believe me, I've been to a lot of them.
I came thinking that I was in a good position to be helping other people, and I was so helped by Mama's Comfort Camp, learning how to be more empathetic, how to be a better mom, how to be just a better communicator. That's kind of where it started for me 6 years ago, just finding this totally different, you could call it radical, support forum for women who don't need advice, that need more support as moms. It's enjoyable, there's an element of it that is just like a camaraderie. You get this fellowship of women, and you're helped along the way at every step of the way. It's just all with kind of this overwhelming feeling of love.
The difference, I think, between volunteering with Mama's Comfort Camp and volunteering with many other places is we take a great deal of care to care for the people who are caring for our safe space.